Hello everyone, can we begin? Today we are going to learn about fission. Tell me, what is the first image that comes to your mind when you hear about fission? Was there a nuclear bomb or a nuclear blast that comes to your mind? What about binary? Is there a binary code that comes to your mind? Okay, how about multiple? Who doesn't know the meaning of multiple? Yes. If the answer for the first question was a yes, and the answer for the second question was also an yes, and for the third is many, I should say you have mastered the chapter. Congratulations. Why? Let me tell you. A nuclear bomb works with fission, like you told, as a principle, and fission is something which causes the splitting of a large material into small parts, and binary is something which deals with two. That's it. I want you to remember this concept. So, in this chapter, we are going to study fission, binary fission, and multiple fission. Let me elaborate on the topic. What is meant by fission? Like in the example, fission is splitting of a large molecule into parts. So what is binary fission? What is the meaning of the word binary? It's two, right? So binary fission is something which gives a result 2, which means it's a fission. A large molecule is broken down to two pieces. What about multiple fission? In multiple fission, a large molecule is broken down and it gives multiple products or multiple parts. There is many. Okay, let's move on. So fission. So we need to focus on binary and multiple fission in this chapter with the help of examples: bacteria, amoeba, leishmania, and plasmodium. You can remember these examples: bacteria, amoeba, leishmania, and plasmodium. Let us begin with a picture. What is this picture? This picture indicates a binary fission in bacteria. Yes, let me explain the picture for you. The first image is a single cell having a nucleus and a cellular apparatus like you see. What happens to the second image? Second image is having a nucleus and two cellular apparatus, right? What about the third image? The third image is having two nucleus and two cellular apparatus, and it has become longer, right? The cell has become longer. What about the fourth one? It has two nucleus like before, two cellular apparatus. In addition, there is a cleavage, right? A cleavage occurs at both ends. So, what does the fifth implies? In fifth, there are two cells, right? But they are not separated. But each cell is having a nucleus and a cellular apparatus. What about the sixth one? A single cell was splitted into two daughter cells. That exactly happened in that picture, and that is binary fission. Why binary fission? Because a single cell was broken down to two pieces, hence the name binary. Okay, I hope you got it. Organisms like bacteria and protozoa simply splits into two, giving two individuals. Okay, how about amoeba? Do you know amoeba? How does that reproduce? Let's have a look. Let's do an activity 8.3 as depicted on your textbook. The microscopic images of amoeba and amoeba undergoing binary fission. This is a microscopic image of amoeba. Can you see amoeba? How about this? This is a microscopic image of amoeba undergoing binary fission. Let's check the image now. The image 8.1a indicates the binary fission in amoeba. Let's have a look at the picture. The first image is a normal parent amoeba. How about the second? There is something happening in the second, right? Tell me what is happening in the second image. Can you? Let me tell you. Try imagine the amoeba is pulled apart from two sides. What happens? The entire content of the amoeba will be extended, right? That is what happening in the second image. The content, the contractile vacuole inside the vacuole or inside the amoeba is getting extended, right? What about the third one? It is getting extended a little more. What about the fourth one? The fourth one indicates The two amoeba molecules are about to be formed, right? They are about to be separated. How about the last one? They give out two amoeba, right? And that's binary fission. Okay, what are the peculiarities of the binary fission in bacteria, protozoa, and amoeba? Do they have a definite orientation or a direction? I will say no. The splitting of organism take place in any plane, unlike others. The fission doesn't occur in a definite direction. So, if someone asks you, give me an example for an organism that will undergo binary fission, which doesn't occur in a definite direction. So, you can give an example bacteria, protozoa, and amoeba. So, there should be some other fission which occur in definite direction, right? Let's move on. How about fission that occur in definite direction? Okay, do you know some organisms that undergo fission in definite orientation? Do you remember the examples that I told you in the last slide? Bacteria, protozoa, amoeba, what else? Leishmania, and what else? Plasmodium, right? So bacteria and amoeba underwent binary fission. So in indefinite direction. What about Leishmania? Leishmania undergoes binary fission in definite orientation. Look at the picture. What do you find in an extra? Did you find a whip-like structure? Yes, right. It is that whip-like structure that helps the Leishmania to undergo binary fission in definite direction. Let's have a look. Leishmania. They are those parasite which causes Kala-Azar disease. Kala-Azar is a disease which affect the internal organs, undergoes binary fission in definite orientation or direction because they have a whip-like structure at one end of the cell. So, if someone asks you why bacteria and amoeba can have binary fission in indefinite direction and Leishmania cannot, you can tell them it's because the Leishmania is having an additional structure, a whip-like structure, which helps the Leishmania to undergo binary fission in definite orientation. Okay, let's move on. How do they undergo binary fission? Let's have a look. The image A represent the parent Leishmania. How about the second image B? What difference do you make? In B, the Leishmania undergoes a further division, which means the whip-like structure is added extra, right? There is a formation of a whip-like structure. In addition, the nucleus is also dividing. You can have a closer look at the picture image B. How about C? It is evident, right? The nucleus dividing is evident in picture C, and the whip-like structure has grown further. What about D and C? In D, the nucleus is evident, right? Two nucleus are evident. How about the whip-like structure? They are growing. In E, what do you see? There is a division occurring, or there is a sleeve, or what do you find then? There is a cleave at the bottom of the leishmanium, right? Yes. In addition, there is a cleavage plus they have a long whip-like structure. Okay. What about F? The cleavage has grown furthermore towards the top, right? Bottom to the top. Okay. What will be the final image? Definitely, it's a binary fission. So the resulting individual should be 2. Okay, so the parent cell will give two individuals, two definite oriented binary fission individuals, right? Okay, so that was an example for a binary fission which was having a binary fission in definite direction. Okay, okay, how about plasmodium? The only left example that has to be dealt with. So plasmodium undergoes multiple fission. This is image showing multiple fission in plasmodium. Let's look at the picture. The image A shows a plasmodium having a nucleus and a cytoplasm. How about B? Many daughter cells produced by multiple fission. How is that possible? There was a single nucleus in picture A and there are many nucleus in addition. There are individual cells within the parent in B. How is that possible? Let me explain. The picture A having a nucleus. undergoes multiple cell division. So the nucleus is multiplied to many. So there was a multinuclear condition, and each nucleus accommodate cytoplasm and membrane to become a cell. That was happened in that picture. So B indicates a parent cell. Within parent cell we have individual daughter cells. That's it. So in picture C, when in maturation, these daughter cells are released by bursting the parent cell. So that is multiple fission. The nucleus of the mother cell divides multiple times, giving birth to daughter nuclei, and the cell bursts to release the daughters nuclei, forming new individuals. That's it. Can we have a recall? So what we have learned is about a bacteria, a protozoa, amoeba, leishmania, and plasmodium. So binary fission was undergone by amoeba, bacteria, and leishmania, right? So what is the difference in leishmania? In leishmania, they undergo binary fission, but in definite direction. How about plasmodium? In plasmodium, they undergo multiple fission. That's it. Thank you.